Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi? Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. After it is Davis. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His career numbers against Mania, he's hitting .360. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. In there, strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. Piscotti has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. So striding in, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes last time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Matt Olsen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. No hits to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Good battle. Count remains full. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now it's Mark Canha. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
1-2.
Curveball locks him up. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 6, Anthony.
This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Tommy La Stella now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Justin Upton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. To short, hit hard. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there. 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now that's
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Go on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he got him swinging. Matt Chapman sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Grounded up the first baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
now batting.
Stepping into the box, Austin Allen. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it threw in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch.
Ball. Full count.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But he just missed his extra bases. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now that's
Digging in once again, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Laureano. He singled his last time up. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection.
And they get him. J.B. Wendelken enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Tommy La Stella will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 the count.
Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Davis on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Justin Upton now. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's set and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
At the plate, Matt Adams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, ball.
Jason Castro waits on deck. The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Now batting, Jason Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. One and one to Jason Castro. Upton over at second. Adams is over at first with 1 away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. So striding forward now, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Hansel Robles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 57.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he sets him down swinging. Matt Olson is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. Chris Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and let me put it to you this way. The number of MLB teams that have ever come back to win a 7-game series after being down 3-0 can be counted on one finger. So, you know, don't crown the other guy yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one, am not ready for this series to be over, and I don't expect they are either. So I look for them to fight back in Game 4. They've shown they can battle back throughout the entire season so far.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, although they find themselves one win away from sweeping the LCS and punching their ticket to the Fall Classic, they're not taking anything for granted coming into what they expect to be a tough fight in Game 4. When asked how it felt to be up 3-0, one player told me, "Last I checked, it takes 4 wins to advance, not 3. It feels good, but it doesn't mean much yet. Let's talk again when we get one more win."
The second baseman,
The pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And another foul ball. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Now the payoff pitch home. This one also hit deep to left field. Davis going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. This is in the air out to right. Piscotty's on the move. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And he is in there. Chris Bassett, the 6'5 right-hander, takes over on the mound. Tommy LaStella will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. Here's Justin Upton now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Next to the Angels, the first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Adams now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Pause and the 0-2, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And now for the Angels, Jason Castro. He flew out in his last at bat, and he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One and one to Jason Castro.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there, and he puts it away. Striding into the box, Tony Kemp. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled off. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 2-1. Strike two swinging. One error on the Oakland line score. 3-2 to the A's center fielder. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting.
7. First offering on its way.
Ball, outside.
Now the 1-0.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, one down. Into the box, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty on his horse, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right now.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Lou Trevino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Late decision to swing that time, and as result, it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 to count. Hard liner to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Canha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And that will conclude matters. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-1 to Tommy LaStella. Rendon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Settling in now, Justin Upton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 21, Matt Adams.
Into the box, Matt Adams. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Yasmero Petit enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Andrelton Simmons will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Down the third baseline. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to second for the force. And digging in, Matt Chapman. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball.
And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Stepping into the box, Austin Allen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball just inside. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now back, second baseman, Tony. Yes.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp as he rips it on the ground to second. Simmons on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Ready now for L.A., David Fletcher. In previous matchups with Yasmero Petit, not a lot of success, 0 for 12. First pitch on its way.
Ball, impact.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. This pitch is popped up. Olsen shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. See you later.
Now back, right fielder, Jorge.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1. Misses off the plate.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Riding in once again, Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Tommy La Stella. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Olsen takes it on his own, and he all set for the bottom of the 9th. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ty Buttrey, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And there's 1 away. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
He throws him on the fastball there. Matt Olson goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A runner on first with 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Last strike now for Oakland. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. No balls and 1 strike. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on. So the Angels have just swept their way to a league championship and will be headed to the World Series.
Matt, the domination we saw from this team in this series should put their opponents on notice. But for them now, it's back to 0-0. A new series awaits, and they've got to come up with 4 more wins to win the whole thing.
And on the losing end of this one, how about the A's?
It's a shame because they were so good all season long up until this point. But let's be honest, they laid an egg in this series. That's going to make for a long offseason. I do, however, feel like this team's going to rebound and be back in the mix again next year.
We are under the lights. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
7 o'clock.
And he misses with it 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1.
I got 2 on the
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hit in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he's back easily. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1 pitch.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Duke Snider. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3-1. Here it is.
3-2. Count is 3-2.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Standing in, Jason Giambi. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed. For the right field corner. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the third out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now here it comes.
1-1.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Buster.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Pillar is there, and he has it for the first out. Marcus Walden, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Marcus Walden.
So here now's the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 17, Shohei.
The pitch.
Ohtani.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Now that's second baseman, Mookie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Not shortstop, Xander.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Drilled on the ground to short, right to him. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Here's Joey Gallo now. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Duke Snider. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. 2-0. Now here it comes. Popped up. Back behind second. Chavis is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Torres. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So coming to the plate, Michael Chavis.
Second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Fastball well outside. The 1-0 home. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is a throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, a win's a win. Not the most triumphant victory of all time, but at least they did earn themselves some more fans, and sometimes that can go a long way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. New York posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Shohei Ohtani pitches well enough to get the W. Nate Eovaldi was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
And our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Red Sox.